Hi friends, David here from Above AVL, and today we're looking at a little bit different light than we normally look at, a little controller called the Stomplight, which is actually a controller and a light. And I've got to be honest, this is terrible. This is really terrible, but I didn't think I would like this as much as I do. Let's dive in. So the Stomplight is essentially the answer, along with some of their other products, such as the Light Ranger here. It's the answer to the question that we get a decent amount, which is, okay, I'm a soloist, I'm a solo act, I just want some basic lighting from my stage. Like, what do I get? And pretty much anything, it's like, it all takes to do even a simple thing. It's like, okay, you've got a stand and you've got a light and you've got some cables, or maybe you run it wirelessly. But like all of the solutions when it comes to like actual stage lights are kind of terrible for a small solo artist or a really small band playing, really intimate gigs. That just a lot of times using traditional stage lights honestly just doesn't make sense. What the Stump light does, which is crazy, is it's a light and it's a controller that allows you to actually do more than I thought. So let's talk about it. So the Stomplight itself is basically, I've got it all plugged up here, but we'll make some room here. It's basically, it's this thing that looks like a foot pedal and it's built strong. Like think about like a nice foot pedal for a guitar. Like these things are designed to, be there for life. Like it's a really nice metal case. It's got DMX plugs on the back, which we're going to talk about why that's so darn cool in a few minutes. It's got some audio inputs and throughputs, a little user guide on the bottom, so stinking helpful. And then you open it up and there's lights. So this is a strip of lights with a diffuser and then some adjustments that you can make on the panel as well. And so these are just so stinking cool because basically like for your solo type artist, you can basically go and just turn it on and have lighting. You can see the light turned on here. There's a lot of different modes. So basically like, oops, you've got a mode that's sound sensitive. Then you've got I think that's audio input. Then you've got another one that's like a strobe mode. And then this is the basic color mode that I'm back into. And so this one, you kind of wait till it hits the color you want. It just goes round and round. And I think you can slow it. Yeah, you can slow it down with this knob. It just goes round and round and round and round, the color wheel. And then when you see the color you want, you just go ahead and you hit mode again. And so like I can go find like a nice warm white. Boom. Hit mode again. There it is. And you can see, like, sure, it's an uplight, but it's lighting me pretty well. And as long as there's a little bit of light from the front, it works really well. Now, that's not where it ends. So first of all, we've got brightness control here, so you might be able to see me adjusting that here. But it gets better because there is actually a DMX input and output on this device. So if I plug in a light, this is just a Gamma Cove Par, the Cove 200, kind of probably bigger than what we typically do for a solo artist. Okay. Now that light is on and it's being fully DMX controlled by the Stomplight, which is really stinking cool because like, you've got brightness control, and full color control. And basically what it's doing is the Stomplight itself has 3 DMX channels, right? Red, green, and blue. Okay. It's just DMX1, first 3 channels. This fixture is a 4-channel fixture. Okay. Red, green, blue, white. But we're just not utilizing the white. The Stomplight's just boom, sending the basic, DMX that it's sending itself to this other light, to any other lights that you hook up in a 3-channel mode or just that have a red, green, blue channel. And they just work, right? And you have control and you could switch through, different parts of your show, right? Like I'm using the built-in mic, they're perfectly in sync, right? And then I can go back and there's actually there is a color knob. I was playing around with this earlier. There's a bunch of modes built into this and you really can customize them to like exactly what you need, which is super cool. The Stomplight, I got to tell you, like I didn't think I would like it as much as I do. I've been familiar with this product for a number of years, and they sent one out for us to review, and we're also going to be retailing them, so you can get them through us at Above AVL. Thank you. I'm surprised how much I like it because it's like, wow, it's really well built. It's rugged. You don't necessarily need a case because it actually kind of closes itself as a case, but you can put it on a pedal board. You can just put it up ad hoc. There's a mic stand adapter if you want to do that. But sit it on the ground, light it up, boom, 2 seconds, you're done. Dial in a color or get control other lights, or the other option that they have is you can actually control this with DMX. Okay. So you can put it into mode. I think you hold the mode while it turns on. And now it's a 3-channel DMX light at channel 1. So you're able to control these with another DMX console if you want to. You can totally do that. Okay. Now they also have, and this is super cool, is like here, okay, I've got, a soft light hitting me from the front, lighting me from the stage, right? But if I didn't have that, and we've just got, this light is in like a color here, looks kind of cool, but you see the eyes are kind of shadowy, whatever. So this is another thing that they've come out with as they have in kits, which is the Devos Light Ranger. And this is just a guy, it's just like, it's literally a camping light that they found, that they were actually developing, they told me, and then they found it. It's a camping light on a stick and, on a stand. It's a little different tripod than we see like speaker stands, but it works well. And then it just has a couple buttons on it. It also has a Bluetooth app, but like the buttons are working fine for me. So basically there's colors, there's 3 color temperatures, and then you can choose which sides with the other function button lights. So now I've got 2 side lighting, so that's perfect. And then I'm just gonna literally turn it. Excuse me. And then it's got this stand, which I didn't measure it, but it's probably like 9 feet or so when it's all the way up. Because my ceiling's at like 12 in here. And it's probably at 9 feet. And I mean, you can see it's too high right now, but like this is the problem that a lot of lighting stands for on the cheaper end have is they only go up to like 8 feet or even sometimes like 6 feet and they're kind of low. But what you can see with this Light Ranger is it's USB powered. It technically has a Bluetooth app, but I just don't see the need for it. And, it's got a battery in it. So you just plug it in USB-C, charge it up. It runs at full, which this is only half of that. It will run for 4 hours. So it should run for about 8 hours because this is the brightest LEDs, but it's only half of them. So it'll run for like 8 hours. I mean, you should be able to plug it in too. Not a big deal. And so overall, like if you're trying to be a gigging musician, no, if you are a gigging musician, and you're just playing as a solo act, but you want to add some real punch and get people to like pay attention to the guy in the corner instead of just ignoring you, the Stomplight is honestly a really cool investment because you have the ability to add some color and just add some ability to change through your set list and have some different looks for different songs, catch people's attention, sync other DMX lights with it, which is just nuts cool. And the rest of the feature sets that this has are really awesome. Like if you're interested in it, take the time to read the product description, watch their videos because they walk you through it. But honestly, it's just like, wow, where was this? Because this is a really cool device along with the Light Ranger being able to give you like a good front light that packs up into really small tripod stand. The device itself is fits in the palm of your hand, and between the two of them fits into a gig bag, fits into anything you drive, even if it's a motorcycle, and is able to allow you to have some honestly really good lighting for like a solo act without breaking the bank and making your life easy, making it easy to be portable. You can run this off of a power bank, and they have one for it. It is a specific power bank that has the right DC power jack on it. And so you can go completely wireless too. But whatever you do, if this sounds interesting to you and you say, wow, this is a cool device, then hey, head over to aboveavl.com. We've got it. And we would love to help get it into your hands because honestly, I'm surprised at how much I like this darn thing. I really am. You can link multiple of them together. You can just use one, and they're really really helpful. And I think a really cool solution for kind of that entry level player to playing by themselves, playing in a duet, 3-piece small thing. Boom, you're just walking in, setting some stuff up quick, jamming away, and you've got some great lighting to go with it. So Hit us up at aboveavl.com. We appreciate you, and I hope you have an awesome day. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks.